Joachim, tell us the highlights of this first phase of the program.
Our program has organized a total of 9 matchmaking missions. Those missions were focusing on different subsectors of renewable energy, such as energy efficiency in buildings, industry, renewable energy like wind, solar, but also solid waste management and biogas were some other themes. So in total we had organized 9 missions, 8 in Brazil, and 1 mission we took the Brazilian companies to Europe, to one of the largest trade fairs in that sector, to Lyon, to Polutech last year, which also was a very big success. The European Union and Brazil are 2 very important partners and both have the same objectives in terms of complying with the environmental objectives, the UN development goals to reduce CO2 emissions. And our program is very much aligned towards that goal. So we work with small and medium-sized enterprises with Brazil and from Europe, from the different European member states, to bring them together in the context of these matchmakings that we are organizing, so they can discuss, develop joint projects together for the renewable energy. So that's the overall goal of the program. I think it's for them also a very good platform to make business, discuss project opportunities. As you know, they're normally together for 3 days, 3.5 days, where they can interact very closely with each other. So it's an opportunity not for only one quick meeting. It gives them a platform to have more intensive discussions over a period of 3.5 days.
The second phase will continue in the alignment of the overall objective of the low carbon action project, which is to help to support the tackle of the climate change, the low carbon technologies, the European low carbon technologies by the Brazilian industry. We also count with some very relevant stakeholders that they will continue, the public administration of Brazil, and of course the support of the European delegation. We expect to have projects more developed in terms of feasibility, market feasibility, technical feasibility, financial inputs, environmental and employment impact, all analyzed for the purpose to select and rank a final number of 80 concept notes.
We start now the next phase. We have now generated in our 9 matchmaking missions a total of around 600 corporate partnership agreements. Those are like memorandum of understandings between the Brazilian and the European companies, which we now, that's our key objective, to develop those partnerships in our first phase.
And then the idea of the next phase is straight to the point, is make the project, the cooperation agreement something real.
Something real, something scalable, that can be replicated in the future. I see myself as a pilot project, but ready to be implemented, ready to access to the finance, which is most of the companies has announced that the big challenges for implementing the projects, for transferring the technologies, for investing and creating, let's say, a biogas plant in Brazil, for example, is to both the market challenges, to tropicalize the technology to effectively be competitive in the market, and on the other hand, the financial challenges, which is to get funding from the financial institutions. So the second phase is going to focus very much on technical assistance to help the projects to be developed and on the financial advising.